So Bad Guy Inc. is back in action, coming off the heels of our heavyweight Big Josh Hockett getting it done over the weekend, and now we spin it forward to Oban Elliott. Let me tell you about Oban. Let me just tell you something on a personal level. So Oban's in Australia. He's getting ready to fight. He's had a little bit of a strange year. He's had fight canceled. He's gone through some training camps. He got his weight down. It didn't happen. It gets rescheduled. He's had things happen to him, and this can be normal in the fight game, but it can be a hard thing to go through as well, right? I mean, you're a young man whose pay is directly related to the performance and when you get to go. A lot to go through, but nothing new for Oban. Oban is the real deal. He used to work on the railroads, swinging the pick all day to feed his family, be totally exhausted, and then go to MMA practice with dreams of reaching the UFC. Like, there's really not an adversity or a hardship that I feel you could realistically throw at him that he's not going to be able to deal with. But I want to tell you something. So, camera girl, Bad Guy Inc. You see a lot of the photos that we've got. Misha Parsons is from Dana Point, California, but she has traveled to Australia. 18 years old, seeing the world on her own. Like, that's kind of an intimidating thing. Got her camera, and she wants to get some MMA photos. So she goes to the gym, Volkanovski's gym. I don't know what the name of that is. She goes into Volkanovski's gym, and she's at the front desk, and she says, she introduces herself, and she's got her camera. And you just got to get through the front desk, and then you're in the training room with all the guys. But one of the guys that is Volk. So she's excited, right? She's just got to get through this one door, and she's going to have some photos of the world champion. This is going to be great. And she gets turned away. They turned her away. I don't know if I should take that personal, but it felt personal. I mean, she went to the front desk and introduced herself. I'm with Bad Guy Inc. and Chael Sonnen, and my name is Misha, and she gets turned away. There are a number of gyms that don't allow cameras. There's a number of gyms that don't allow strangers. Now you have a stranger with a camera. So I'm open to that being the case. I just know that the words were said, or what words were said, was 3 sentences. I was involved in those 3 sentences, and the beautiful young girl with the fancy camera gets told no. I don't know if I should take that personal, but I did. So, meanwhile, this is a couple of weeks ago. She's been in Australia. It's like a 2-month trip. This is 2 to 3 weeks ago that this thing happens over at the gym. It's fight time. And so I reach out to Oban and say, hey, Misha's here, wants to get some photos with you. I thought he would then, blow me off to a degree, put me in touch with a cornerman or a manager, and we'd get it done. Like, I knew Oban was going to come through, but he's busy. He's cutting weight. I go to WhatsApp. I grab him out of nowhere. This is last night. He's got a lot of things going on. There wasn't 5 seconds that had gone by before he got back to me, and I said, well, how should she get in touch? And I'm being very passive because I'm trying to be very respectful of his time, and I realize that I'm blindsiding him with what's going to now turn into a chore, right? This is going to turn into a level of work and a level of organization that draws away from what he's doing. He says, me, have her contact. What are you talking about? Have her contact me. She does. He gets a hold of her instantly. He tells her in writing, and I quote, you are part of the team. He gets her a wristband so she can go anywhere in the building and shoot whoever she wants. While she's in that building, she sees Volkanovski. Now, when she goes to the gym and she gets turned away, Volk does not have this knowledge. He's on the other side. He's doing this thing. This is somebody at the front. She walks right up to Volkanovski, and she has the exact same conversation, which is, I'm the photographer for Bad Guy Inc. with Chael Sonnen. My name is Misha Parsons. I would like to take some pictures of you. Now, she's already got the pass, and she's already got access. All he's got to say, yeah, she can take it right there. Right there. She can just stand back and snap his photo. but she got told no. And again, Volkanovski is under massive stress. Everybody wants a piece of his time. Everybody's asking him for cameras. So is it personal? I don't know. But it feels it. Because again, there was only 3 sentences stated, and my name was in one of those sentences. So then I got to follow the golden rule in life. And believe me, I have been bothered, particularly on fight week when everybody wants a piece of your time. It's like, man, I got to keep my bubble small, and I don't have the ability to let a stranger into it. I just don't know. It'd be very different if the stranger came up to me. But in this case, it's an 18-year-old female alone who mentions Chael. And if I was to follow the golden rule and just put myself in somebody else's place, no matter what I was dealing with, if a young girl came up to me and says, I'm with Volkanovski, I would stop her right there. Whatever you need. Just out of respect to Volk. Just out of respect to our community and the fraternity and the brotherhood. I'm not saying that Volk's wrong, and I'm not saying that Volk is irritated or mad at Chael. But it's possible. And there would be no grounds for it. And even if he were, I feel that he should have, well, I just feel like in the brotherhood of MMA, those photos should have been taken. And I can tell you, when it went to Oban, it was full access, come to the workout, come to my weight cut. Nobody lets you near a weight cut, by the way. We wouldn't even ask to be somebody's. He tells her, you are part of the team. And at some point, MMA does create character. But at some point, MMA reveals character. And that was a gangster move. That was a stand-up move, and that was the right move by Oban Elliott.